The next organelle that we are going to see is the powerhouse of the cell, that is the mitochondria. Mitochondria have their own DNA and ribosomes, and so they are able to make some of their own proteins. They are known as the powerhouse of the cell because the energy required for various chemical activities of the cell is released by mitochondria in the form of ATP. Mitochondria have an outer membrane and an inner membrane. The outer membrane which is very porous, while the inner membrane that is deeply folded. These folds create a large surface area for ATP generating chemical reactions. The next organelle we are going to discuss is the lysosome, which is the waste disposal system of the cell. Lysosomes contain powerful digestive enzymes which are capable of breaking down all organic material. The digestive enzymes in lysosome destroy old or damaged cells and also foreign substances like bacteria. Lysosomes are also known as suicide bags because when a cell gets damaged, the lysosome may burst and the enzymes digest their own cell. Cells contain storage sacs called vacuoles. They store substances of importance like amino acid, sugars, organic acids, and some proteins. In plant cells, vacuoles are full of fluid called the cell sap, which provide turgidity and rigidity to the cell. A vacuole is covered by a membrane called the tonoplast. Now we are going to see an organelle that is present only in plant cells, the plastids. There are two types of plastids, chromoplasts which are colored plastids and leucoplasts which are white or colorless plastids. Plastids containing the pigment chlorophyll are known as chloroplasts, which are important for photosynthesis in plants. Plastid contains numerous membrane layers called grana, which are embedded in a material called the stroma. Leucoplasts store materials such as starch, oils, and protein granules. Now let us see the differences between a plant cell and an animal cell. Plant cells have a cell wall, whereas a cell wall is absent in animal cell. Plant cells have chloroplasts, whereas animal cells do not. Plant cells have larger vacuoles, which is mostly centrally placed, whereas animal cells have comparatively smaller vacuoles. Now we are going to see cell division in brief. We know that living organisms grow and reproduce. Growth means adding new cells to the body. For adding new cells, cell division is required. To reproduce means to produce new reproductive cells which fuse to form zygote. To produce new reproductive cells also cell division is necessary. Our cells sometimes get damaged. To replace these damaged cells, cell division is necessary. So, cell division is important for the formation of new cells, their growth, repair, and reproduction. Now let us see the different types of cell division. Cell division are mainly of two types, mitosis and meiosis. First, let us see mitosis. Most of the cells in our body are divided by mitosis. Mitosis helps in the growth and repair of the body. In mitosis, the parent cell divides to form two daughter cells, which are similar to the parent cell and have the same number of chromosomes as the parent cell. That is, if the mother cell or the parent cell has 46 chromosomes, both the daughter cells also will be having 46 chromosomes. But we know that for reproduction, the gametes are formed with half number of chromosomes. This is where the next type of cell division comes into action, that is meiosis. The main purpose of meiosis is to produce reproductive cells or gametes. In meiosis, The parent cell divides into two daughter cells, which contains the same number of chromosomes. But meiosis does not stop with this one division. In meiosis, the daughter cells that are formed again divide into two cells each with half the number of chromosomes. That is, if the parent cell contains 46 chromosomes, the daughter cells which are finally formed will be having only 23 chromosomes. The sperm cells and the ovum contain only half the number of chromosomes by meiosis.